Welcome back, dear participants. Till now we have covered up all the points which are required for making our questions. Like we have covered our multiple choice question, multiple grid, check boxes, drop down, short answer, paragraph, and these buttons also. Now coming on to this side, the first side which is showing customize theme. So if you want to change the color theme or if you want to add some picture as a header in your form, you can also do that. So for example, I am choosing one header. I want to upload one image in the header of the form. So I'll click on choose image. So either I can use any of the image from the theme which is available in this, or I can upload any picture from the system, or you can select any photos which is there in your drive. So theme, so for now I'm going with this very beautiful theme. See, so this is appearing here, or if you want to change you can use this book theme also. So again, it is as per your choice, whatever theme you want to choose. And if you want to upload the image of your institute where you are conducting any FDP or any brochure related to your FDP or webinar, you can upload it here. Now another is theme color, which with the help of which you can change the color of your form. Like if I want to choose this color or this color, see, the color is changing here. Or I can also customize the color as per my choice. See, the red color is appearing here. Background color, if I want, I can change it like this or a light color. And the font style, if I want to choose it as basic, which is there right now, decorative. So the font style will change like this. If you want to write it as a formal, so you can do this, and playful, this will become like this. So this is how you can change the font style of your question. So for now I am using this basic only. See, it has beautify your Google form. You can add header, you can change the color, or you can change the font style also. Now another is this preview, which we have already covered. This will help you in showing how the Google form will appear to your user. So this is how it will appear before your user. Next is settings. See, in settings we have three options: general, presentation and quizzes. So in general, if I want to collect email address by default, we can use this. We can just simply click on this and it will automatically collect the email address. You are not required to add another question with the email address. If you want the response receipts, the form which is being filled up by the respondents, it goes to them also. You can click on response receipts. So here you also have a choice. If every time a respondent fill the form, it automatically sent to them, or if they ask, if the respondent ask about it, only then it will be sent to them. So accordingly you can choose the option. Then another is restrict to users in ITS, the education group. Why it is appearing here? Because I am being logging in from my institutional email ID. If you log in from your normal Gmail ID, not from your institutional ID, this option will not appear. Limit to one response. If I don't want my respondents to submit more than one response or to submit the form more than one, I can click on this. So after filling the Google form, they will not be able to fill it again. And edit after submit, if I want my respondents to change the answer, so I'll click on this option. Next is presentation. In presentation, we are having show progress bar. It will show the respondents how many questions they are left with. And shuffle question order, this option will be helpful if you are making a quiz for your students. It will help you in preventing them from cheating with the other students. And in the confirmation message, whatever you want to write, like I have written, thanks for filling this form, or if you want to add on something, you can write it here also. And finally, we are having quizzes. So if I don't want to make it as a quiz, I'll just simply close it. If I want to make it a quiz, you have to open it. So for now, I haven't asked anything for making it a quiz, so I'm just closing it and click on save button. So whatever settings you have made right now, it is being saved. Now next option is send. If I want to send this Google form to my respondents, there are three options. One is email. So I'll just simply have to write email address here, and either I have to click on include form on email, or if I don't want it, it will just simply send an email to the respondents, and they just have to fill this form. So like if I am writing this email address, so directly it will be sent to them. And if I want to add collaborators here, like if I want another person to make some changes in this form, so I can add that person as a collaborator. So this is particularly helpful when there are two or more persons who are working on the same thing. So in that case, it is helpful to add the collaborator. Next is, this is the most common method of sharing the Google form via link. See, the moment I click on this button, a link is appearing here. If I want to make it as a short link, I'll just simply click on this, and this link is generated. I'll click on copy, and I can send this link via WhatsApp, via email, or via Telegram, or via any other method. You can put it in your chat box also. And last is this option, with the help of which you can embed your Google form on a website. So these are the methods with the help of which you can collect the information from your users. Now next, coming on to these three dots which is appearing on the top right hand side. See, the one is make a copy. If I do not want to create another form, but I need all the questions which are given in this form, so I'll click on this, make a copy, and see what happen is, copy of faculty details. If I want to change the heading as details for NAC purpose. So it will create another copy on my Google Drive with the name of this faculty details for NAC purpose. See, I can simply change the title here also. Details for NAC purpose. See, if you can see here is, both the forms are having the same question. So this is how you can copy your one form multiple times. Like if you have made up a quiz for section A and you want the same set of questions for section B, section C, section D, and so on. So instead of writing each and every question repeatedly again and again, you can just simply make a copy of this form. And one more important thing, the moment we have written or chosen this setting, and in this collect email address, as you can see, the email address button has already appeared here by default. Now another is move to trash. If I want to delete this form, I can click on this and it will be deleted. Next is get pre-filled form. this get pre-filled form or pre-filled link, what happened here is when you click on this option, if I do not want my participant to click on any other option, I just want my faculty members who are assistant professors to fill this form. So I'll just simply click on this assistant professor, and below that I will get a link. So there is a link. I'll click on copy link, and when I will send this link to my respondents or users, they will get a pre-filled form. So here, see, this assistant professor has already been ticked. So my respondents will not be able to change this. They will not be able to click on associate, professor or director because I have already pre-filled a option. Now next is under these three dots we have print. You can print your form also. See, this will appear like this. If you are going to print your Google form, it will appear like this. If you want to give a hard copy to your students, you can also give it. Then we have add collaborators. This point we have already covered up. If two or more people are working on the same form, on the same thing, then these persons can be added as collaborator, and these person will be able to modify the questions also. So these are the parts with the help of which you can change the settings of your Google form. Now once the form has been filled and the responses have been collected, now the another point is how will you be able to see the responses. So as you can see here, there are two options, questions and responses. So if I click on this responses, there is an option accepting responses. So this is already on. If I'll click on this, see, it is writing here as not accepting responses. So if you want your respondents that they will not be able to fill this form after a particular date, then you just simply close this button. So for now, I'm opening it. And if I want to see the responses, I'll click on this view responses in sheets, and a new spreadsheet will open with all the details of the questions. Like first question was related to email address, another was score, then faculty name, then short description, about the institute, then their designation. So as soon as the faculty fill their form, along with their time, at what time they have filled this form, it will appear here. So this is a Google sheet, and this is not going to be deleted. It will always be there in your Google Drive. So it is very helpful because every time a person makes the changes, it will automatically get saved here. And it will help you out in many cases, like if your system crash out. So in that case, you can just simply go to your Google Drive and you can extract the data as it has already been saved in your Google Sheet. And all the responses will appear here also. And secondly, if you want to download all these responses, there is an option of download. You can download it in PDF form or in Excel form, or you can make it a copy of the same, or if you want to take the printout, you can take a printout of the same. So this is how a Google form can be used for collecting the responses, as well as you can also see the responses which has been collected from the respondents in the form of bars, in the form of pie charts, and these responses will be shown in detail along with the time spent on time stamp in the Google Sheet. So this is all for this video, and this is all about the Google form. And I believe that this video will definitely help you in learning how to use the Google form in your course curriculum and many other aspects. Thank you so much for your patience listening.